Monsters, Inc. Relaxopolis. It was another cold, blustery day in Monstropolis. Sully and Mike were on their way to work. Mike sighed heavily. "What's wrong, little buddy?" asked Sully. "I'm sick and tired of winter," Mike replied. "It's cold, it's windy, and it gets dark early." He thought for a moment. "Sully, I think I have the winter blues." "Sure sounds like it," said Sully. "Only a month or so to go, though." Mike sighed again. A month or two more of winter sounded like an eternity. But a big smile spread across his face when he looked up and saw an advertising board. On it was a big pink monster sitting in a lounge chair on the beach, wearing sunglasses and sipping what looked like an ice-cold blueberry slushie. In big letters it said, "Beat those winter blues in Relaxopolis." Mike stopped in his tracks and grabbed Sully's furry arm. He pointed at the sign, too excited to say a word. "That's a great idea," Sully cheered. "A week on a tropical island is just what we need." As soon as he and Sully got to work, Mike filled in their holiday forms. They would be on their way to Relaxopolis first thing Saturday morning. When they arrived, they didn't even unpack their bags. They went right to the beach, where they each ordered an ice-cold blueberry slushie. As they lay down on their deck chairs on the sunniest part of the beach, Mike said, "This is the life." "You bet," said Sully. "Do you think we need some of this Monster Tropic sunscreen?" "You'd better be careful. You don't want to get too much sun on your first day." "I'll just soak up the rays for a little while first," said Mike happily. "My winter blues are just melting away." He slipped a big mirrored sunglass over his eye and put his arms behind his head. This was paradise. After a while, Sully got bored with sunbathing and decided to go for a swim. Then he joined in a game of beach monster ball. Then he let some little monsters bury him in the sand up to his neck. A couple of hours later, he returned to the deck chairs, where Mike was sound asleep. Sully took a closer look. His little green friend had not changed position since Sully had left. Mike had burned himself in the sun. Sully covered Mike with a towel and ran over to get him a refreshing blueberry slushie. When he returned to the deck chairs, Mike was just waking up. "Hey, little buddy," said Sully. "Guess you chased those winter blues away, huh?" Mike just looked at Sully sleepily. "You aren't blue anymore," Sully explained. "Now you're bright red."